Alien versus Predator 2004 movie. Um, it was obviously made in 2004, and it was made with a budget of 60 to 70 million dollars, and at the box office it got 177 million. So it's done quite well, and this is meant to be the first in the franchise of bringing the two franchises together, the Alien franchise and the Predator franchise, because they were quite popular in their own right. The Predator started, I believe, in the 80s with Arnold Schwarzenegger, the first movie that they created, which was quite a hit, I believe, at that time. Alien also, I believe, was inspired by movies like is it 2001? 2001, science fiction movie, inspired by the likes of those movies. Uh, and there were quite a few sequels. Alien is a very popular franchise as well. It's the same as Predator. So apparently, there was. I think it's obviously something that people want to see, bringing together the alien and the predator species to see who is the best. Who is the best if in a fight, in a combat situation, who will come out on top. That's the kind of the. It's a bit of a childish question, I guess, but this would have been a question that's been there for a while, and the question that they wanted to answer with this movie. So apparently there was a comic where they it was actually first done in a comic, Alien vs Predator, and then they decided to make a movie, and this is the first of those movies. There is actually another one, Alien vs Predator. I believe it's Alien vs Predator Requiem. So this is the first one of the movies. Um, it's quite in terms of reviews. If we analyze the ideas presented in this, the ideas are quite good. The premise is that they the actors. If I go back to the actors, it's starring Sanaa Lathan, Raoul Bova, Lance Henriksen, Ewan Bremner, Colin Salmon, and Tommy Flanagan are some of the stars. Obviously, the one that everyone is familiar with is Lance Henriksen from the Aliens fame, and also Terminator. He's appeared in those movies, so he's quite well known. Uh, so the uh, so the premise is Wayland. Um, he has Wayland. Lance Henriksen, starring as Henriksen. He's quite a wealthy corporate person. He's the owner of Wayland Enterprises, which also appears in the Alien movies. Alien movies. So in this movie as well, the Wayland company is there, and one of his satellites picks up a heat signature. In icy area, I believe it is the Antarctic region, and they discover like a pyramid there. The um, heat signature shows a pyramid, and it's similar to like an Aztec or Mayan pyramid from South America. So they bring in various experts from around the world, and they do an expedition to this location, and so this is the basic premise. So Wayland, he is sick, and he wants fame. He wants his name immortalized against some kind of scientific discovery. So that's his motivation for putting together this expedition of experts, bringing them together with this team. So basically, what happens is, once they get there, they realize not everything is as they expected, and there's obviously the predators and the aliens, and you know, and as well as the humans, their team, they all fall into the mix once they visit the pyramid. So so that is the basic premise. I don't want to go into too much details. I don't want to spoil the movie for anyone who hasn't seen it. But that is the basic premise. In terms of the production, the ideas are really top notch. The ideas are really great. Obviously, it's a combination of a lot of ideas over the years, including the comic that I mentioned. You know, the ideas from the Alien franchise and the ideas from the Predator franchise. All those ideas have come together in this particular movie, and the ideas are quite well defined. So I have given, in terms of score, I have given a 9 for the ideas. The story was also quite well written for this movie. So again, I have given a 9 for the story. The direction is quite well done. The director is directed by Paul W.S. Anderson. So he has done quite a good job. So again, I have given a 9 for direction. Production values are really high. The audio is great, the music is great, special effects are great. So the production values are really on point. Can't really fault the production values. Acting, I have given an 8 for. So production values, I have given a 9, a score of 9 out of 10, and then for acting, I have given an 8. Even though because of just because the actors are relatively less known compared to other actors, despite Lance Henriksen's presence there and his excellent acting. They actually all acted really well. I can't really fault anyone's acting, but I have given an 8 just because of the relatively new cast or relatively unknown cast. So yeah, in terms of this movie, I gave it a score of 8.8 out of 10, which is quite a high score, and it's quite reflected in the box office numbers as well. It was made on a budget of 60 to 70,000 in 2004, and it made 177 million in the box in the cinemas, in the box office. So it's done really well, and that's a reflection of how well the movie is made as well. So yeah, I highly recommend this movie. If you want to buy it, or you wanna watch it, or you wanna buy a copy of it, I highly recommend that. It's a good movie to watch and to own as well.